Merry Christmas. ProJared's already doing Merry Gear Solid 2, but that is really slow. I'm going to try and do the whole thing before Christmas morning. Control. Start new.
Outer Saven. 3 years after the Secret Santa incident. We had classified information that a new Santa had taken power. The whole thing was naughty, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Nope. Control does not skip this opening cutscene.
Just my imagination.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Looks like the stocking is busted.
What stocking?
The stocking you had me wear. You said it was made with synthetic octopus fibers that would make me nearly invisible to the human eye.
You didn't really. Snake, that was just an ordinary...
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
Well, I'm just happy you managed to get to the sneak point without getting yourself hurt.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
Oh, you mean that thing with Naomi?
No, I'm talking about Cole. How am I supposed to have a Merry Christmas if that's all I get these days?
Well, Snake, it's been a while since anyone's had a truly Merry Christmas. What with the sudden surge of PNCs popping up around the world.
PNCs?
Pretty naughty children. Naughty doesn't even begin to describe them. They're more like hired mercenaries selling their services to the highest bidder. It used to be just a few rogue groups, but now it's become a global phenomenon. In fact, the world's seen the creation of at least a dozen PNCs in the past 3 years alone.
So it all started 3 years ago. That's about the time I assassinated Saint Nick.
That's right. It's likely that Saint Nick's death lies at the root of all of these problems. After all, he did play an important role in the SOC system.
SOC system?
The Spirit of Christmas system. A series of checks and balances created by the three wise men in order to maintain an equal balance of naughty and nice.
And without a Saint Nick to keep the SOC system in check, there hasn't been an incentive to be nice.
That's right, Snake. We've dropped you off at Outer Saven Mall.
Outer Saven?
Yeah, you know, the one mall in which shoppers will always have a place.
Let me guess. I'm not just here to do some last-minute Christmas shopping.
Afraid not, Snake. I recently dug up some information on the US government's encrypted security channel about an extremist group that calls themselves the Ghosts of Christmas Past. The information I've uncovered shows that they've got their hands on Santa's hat.
What's so dangerous about a hat?
It's not so much the hat itself as it is the beliefs behind it. Whoever controls Santa's hat has full control over the SOC system, and whoever controls the SOC system has full control over the entire child population of the world.
So what?
The ghosts have threatened to use the hat to create a world of PNCs.
A world of perpetual naughtiness!
That's right. The ghosts are demanding the brain of Saint Nick, but it's anyone's guess as to what they're gonna do with it. It's gotta be something big, something worth using the entire world's child population as a bargaining chip for. Something like...
Metal Gear.
No, Snake. There's absolutely no reason to jump to conclusions. All we know is that the ghosts have arranged a meeting with the US president somewhere in that mall. Your mission is to find out what's going on, and to put a stop to the ghosts' plan before the meeting takes place.
Gotcha.
For the duration of this mission, we'll be referring to each other by code names.
What's wrong with my old code name?
What, Old Snake?
No, Solid Snake.
No one's called you that in years.
Yeah, but...
Look, I'll let you decide for yourself. Would you rather be called Old Snake or Cold Snake?
Cold Snake, I guess.
Good. Remember, Snake, the ghosts have Santa's hat, which means that any children you run into during the mission are under their control. Do whatever it takes to stay out of the enemy's field of vision.
Got it.
Head to the elevator. I'll be giving you advice and instructions via codec. My frequency is 012.25. Good luck.
Okay, so
Hold it, Snake. It's foolish to run headfirst into every situation. By holding the shift key near a wall, you can hug up against it. Doing so will allow you to get a better view of what's up ahead.
Can I hold the shift key near a kid?
No, Snake. Stranger danger.
okay, so if Santa is a part of checks and balances, and he's the one who incentivizes good, that implies there's one that incentivizes bad as well.
You can always access me via codec by pressing the C button. If you find yourself in a difficult situation, just give me a call.
Yeah, might as well do that now.
You're on the roof of Outer Saven Mall. Find the entrance to the building in the northeast corner.
Okay. Ah, this is slow. Oh, nice. I only have to tap the button on ice.
That kid ahead is guarding that landing pad pretty carefully. You should try distracting him by knocking on a nearby wall. To do that, hug a wall with the shift key, and then press the control key to make a noise. Any nearby guards will come investigate the source of the noise. You can use this to open up a sneaking path.
So I press control while hugging a wall and knock on it. Got it. Say, Otacon.
Yeah?
Knock knock.
Oh, what was that noise?
You're supposed to say who's there.
It's just my imagination.
I found him!
Ah!
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Okay, control to continue. That didn't go well. Ah, I have to do this whole thing over again.
Just my imagination. I feel asleep.
Ah, good, diagonal. Somewhat finicky.
What was that?
There we go.
Snake, I forgot to mention that I noticed you sound a bit, different. More like you did when I first met you. You sound a lot healthier than you did in MGS4. I mean, in the Middle East.
Yeah, the Middle East is a dusty place. Sand really does a number on your vocal cords.
Whatever you say, Snake.
Eh,
Found the intruder.
You sure it isn't because you quit?
Quit what?
Well, you know, these things'll kill you. Well, what I'm trying to say is that maybe your voice is returning to normal because you've stopped smoking.
Look, Otacon, we all know the only side effects of smoking are the ability to see infrared lasers and a really slow drain of health. Nothing permanent or irreversible, so long as you've got a few rations handy.
But Snake, the Surgeon General...
And how else was I supposed to know which way the wind was blowing atop that building in Zanzibar land?
What? Oh, look, forget I asked. I forgot to tell you about the Jolaton radar. The Jolaton radar is the thing in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It's based on the same Jollyton technology that allows shoppers to easily find the exact locations of the presents they're looking for. But don't be fooled. There's a big difference between the existing Jollyton technology and the special Jolaton radar you're equipped with.
What's the difference?
Well, the subtle swapping of the Y in Jollyton to an I in your Jolaton radar trickles down to its functionality. Whereas the Jollyton radar could only detect Christmas presents, the Jolaton radar is capable of detecting presents of any kind.
Including human presence.
Bingo!
I'm guessing that white dot is me.
That's right.
What about the red ones?
Those dots represent an enemy's presence. Watch out and stay outside of that enemy's field of vision.
That's the blue cone, right?
Yep. Also, you might have noticed the radar was unusable on the rooftop. Sometimes there's too much interference. In those cases, the Jolaton radar will be jammed.
Anything I can do about that?
Afraid not.
So you're saying this is a Jolaton radar that you made modifications to?
Yep, a specially modified Joliton radar. I would have called it the Autoton radar, but
You sure this isn't just my old Soliton radar? Because Mei-Ling made
no,
that.
no, not at all. Look, Snake, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
A surveillance camera?
It's a mall, Snake.
Oh, right.
Remember, these security cameras have a blind spot, so you can sneak beneath them without being seen.
To the left.
Hold up, Snake. Someone's conversation is being carried through the ventilation shafts.
Have all the preparations been made?
Yes, and the tadpoles have set up an ambush on the first floor, in case the meeting with the president goes sour.
First floor.
And where is he?
He.
Our third.
What? Are you afraid he'll flake?
I don't really trust him, but I've got no choice but to believe him, for now.
Without belief, you'll never be able to inherit the title of Father Christmas.
I suppose you're right.
I'll be heading up to the 20th floor. I just need a little time to cool off. You stay here and wait for the president to arrive.
You hear that, Snake? The ghosts are meeting with the president on the first floor of the mall. You'll have to get down there to make sure things don't get hairy.
Say, Otacon, do you believe in Santa Claus?
Snake, I believe in pure logic and science. There's absolutely no way anyone could ever deliver that many gifts in one night.
Yeah, but what about Vamp? There's no way any man could survive a shot to the head.
Nanomachines.
Liquid's arm, possessing Ocelot.
Nanomachines.
How'd I survive the freezing weather at Shadow Moses?
Nanomachines.
Who's to say Santa doesn't have some sort of nanomachines helping him deliver presents?
Get serious, Snake. This isn't time for make-believe.
Wish I could slide downstairs like that. Yep.
Huh. Looks like the elevator's down. You'll have to get around the mall by foot. Snake, do you know what it means to break the fourth wall?
I think I remember you telling me about this. It had something to do with that wall in Shadow Moses that sounded a bit different when I tapped on it. It sounded a bit more hollow. That's when I broke the fourth wall, with some plastic explosives. I'm pretty sure Revolver Ocelot was just a few rooms further. But why are we talking about Metal Gear Solid 1?
What? That's not it at all, Snake. It looks like you're in some kind of Halloween costume store. Maybe you can find something useful in that store's storage room. That's located in the northeast corner of the store.
Alright then.
Lucky for you, that guard's asleep. Otherwise, he'd definitely come investigate the commotion. You can get past metal floors without making much noise if you slide along the walls beside them.
Otacon, I found a reindeer mask.
Snake, is there something you have, to tell me?
Aren't you usually the one to tell me how new items work?
Well, it's just, I want you to know that Furdum has been around for a long time, and
Furdum?
yeah, you know, furries. It's, It's a fandom that revolves around anthropomorphic animals.
Anime. It's always anime with you, isn't it, Otacon? I'm a mercenary. I don't have time for any nerd hobbies. Now tell me how I can use this thing.
Well, for a start, it's frighteningly realistic. Has it got a red light-up nose?
Nope.
Darn. So it's no good as a flashlight either.
Let me put this thing on. Maybe it'll give me some ideas.
Sure thing, Snake? Snake? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Well, I could have sworn you were a mounted deer head.
Mounted deer head, huh?
You'll be able to avoid being seen as long as you're hugging a wall with that thing on. Just make sure not to move, or you'll give yourself away. Also, if you bump into anyone, the jig is up. So stay out of the enemy's path.
Huh?
What was that?
That sleeping guard must have woken up. Snake, you're surrounded. Use the deer head to sneak your way out of there.
See inventory. Okay.
What was that? He's over here!
Ah, what? I was definitely past him.
What was that? Who's that? Just my... He's over here!
Ah, dang.
Snake? Snake!
Who's that? Just about it.
Okay, there we go.
Don't take another step.
And
That place is
00000.
filled with gas. Also, the floor's electrified.
Who are you?
Just a voice in your head. But you can call me Cindy Lou Who, or Who for short.
Cindy. A girl.
Do I sound like a girl to you?
It's hard to trust a voice over codec. I've already been fooled once by my twin brother.
You'll need to find a way to disable the high voltage switch.
You're using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
As for the gas, you don't want to be breathing any of that stuff. It'll knock you out cold.
Wait, why is there a room filled with gas and electrical flooring inside a mall?
To keep out intruders like you and I.
That makes sense. Who are you anyway?
An old friend.
Otacon, I need you to run a trace on the frequency of my last codec conversation.
What codec conversation?
That's right, he was using burst transmission.
Burst transmission? Oh, there's no way to find the codec frequency of a conversation like that. Except,
Except what?
well, have you tried looking on the back of the Blu-ray case? I know, it's a pain, but you need to find the Blu-ray case for Mary Gear Solid 2. You see the Blu-ray case labeled Mary Gear Solid 2?
No.
Huh? Oh, wait. We're on the PC, and the game is downloaded onto your hard drive. There is no Blu-ray Mary Gear Solid 2 case.
Otacon, get a grip!
What an age we live in, huh, Snake? Digital distribution. Wonder what they'll think of next.
So no,
Know what?
you can't run a trace on my last codec conversation?
Afraid not.
Anything to say in this room? No? Okay. Of course.
I've hacked the mall's central computer and activated the Muzak in the previous area. It should have woken up those sleeping guards. Snake, that present looks pretty well guarded. Maybe you should come back for it later.
Nah.
What was that? Imagine things. He's over here!
Ah. Almost had it. Nothing? Okay. I guess I have exhausted all of the optional conversations then.
I found him!
Ah.
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Guess I should have gone a little bit farther. Ah,
Snake,
camera.
what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Didn't even see that one. God dang it.
He's over here!
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Okay, how did I do this the first time? Okay.
White blood. The last time I saw that was...
Yep, police knots.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Phrase! I wasn't talking about the weather, old man.
Who are you?
As spring gives way to winter, so too shall the past give way to the present. It is a present filled with ice. For revenge is a glass best served cold.
Milk?
That's right, Snake. I am the ghost of Christmas present, and delivering milk is my fortified forte.
Alright, I know the solution to this one already.
Ah,
It's
such
change the
cold
system clock.
taste, such smooth texture. These are the short-lived features of milk of the freshest quality. milk bomb! Yet so short-lived was my delivery. The temporary joy my milk provided could never compare to the permanence, the everlasting cheer of a Christmas gift well received. My gifts could only be appreciated in the present.
Milk would have to be consumed by its best buy date.
My gift was a ticking time bomb, innocuous at one moment, yet devastating the next. For many years, I've faced intolerance, but I've got no time to dwell in the past. Snake, today is your best buy date, and let me make it milky clear that you shall be bested by this battle's end.
There we go.
Gah!
Now that's what I call a blood-curdling scream. Not even the refrigeration of your cooling suit could have kept the milk in your veins fresh for that long.
I see your mental skills
+1
haven't
month.
thawed a bit, Snake. Just like cold times.
Do I know you?
Snake, we're not snow different, you and I. The children of a colder generation.
What do you mean? Who are you?
My father. My father was one of the 3 wise men who created the SOC system. He was well on his way to inherit the title of Father Christmas, when in a freak accident at San Geronimo, his body literally burned itself up.
That special blue fox sneaking suit. You must be Python's kid.
Please, Snake. Father had a name. Python was just a code name given to him by Fox. Those who truly loved him knew him by his birth name, Frosty Frost.
Frosty the Snowman. And that would make you.
Jack Frost, his son. This suit, it was the only thing they could recover off of my father's melted remains.
A cooling suit filled with liquid nitrogen. That explains the sub-zero temperatures of your milk bombs.
It was my father's legacy, and that which allowed me to become the world's greatest milkman, delivering the coldest, freshest milk in even the hottest of temperatures.
I think that.
However, not even the liquid nitrogen from my suit could have saved my milk from the blistering stupidity of human ignorance.
Human ignorance.
Leave it by the door, they'd say. As if such a thing were even conceivable. My milk, that which I have literally poured my life into, to sit out in the sun, beads of sweat forming on its glassy container, curdling ever closer to its date of expiration. My gift to the world was a gift of the present. A transient gift that could neither be enjoyed in the past nor the future. I longed to find a way to do it faster, to deliver it fresher. I needed a way to deliver my milk directly into any house from anywhere in the world. I needed Merry Gear.
Merry Gear!
Yes, Merry Gear. A bipedal sleigh with the ability to launch gifts from any location. It was the 3 wise men's failsafe. A means to keep Christmas alive should all 3 of the wise men pass on. But it could only be activated with the entry of 3 secret passcodes. 1 from each of the 3 wise men. You see, the members of the three wise men were part of an agreement. A pact that bound each of them to enter their secret passcodes on their deathbeds. It was a way of ensuring Christmas would go on. A pact that would ensure the activation of the merry gear at the right time. My father, Frosty, upheld his part of the agreement and entrusted his passcode to me. Between the three ghosts of Christmas past, we had 2 passwords. We needed just one more.
So that's why the ghosts are demanding Nick's brain.
Yes, your unexpected assassination of Saint Nick in the Secret Santa incident prevented Santa from entering the 3rd and final passcode. We had planned to obtain Saint Nick's brain and extract the final passcode, giving us access to the merry gear.
But how would this help you deliver your milk?
Snake, you aren't thinking outside of the box. Or rather, perhaps that is exactly what you are doing. What do you mean, think, Snake? If the merry gear is only capable of launching gift boxes.
Put the milk in a gift box.
Yes, the greatest gift of all! Snake, it was only my dream to make the world a happier place through milk.
It seems that your dreams have expired.
And I, along with them. But don't cry. I'll be back again someday.
I guess there's no use crying over spilled milk.
Alright, so Jack Frost would be the son of Frosty the Snowman, so they embody cold, and the present. Saint Nick would be the one who's who embodies nice. And Sharp Voice, I think, was the one who was like, Frost was all, oh, you can't be spirit of, holidays without belief or whatever, so he's probably the son of Santa Claus, whoever that would be. And let's see, then the other one would be whoever Naughty would be, which is probably like Krampus or something, and that would lead to his son being the one who actually has a code, and I guess would probably be the one who's trying to sabotage everything by leading me around and giving me hints and stuff.
That's 1 down, Snake. Just 2 more to go. If I remember correctly, one of the ghosts is on the 1st floor. Continue making your way down there.
Nick Jr., I'm gonna say. Ow. I'm missing items because I just skipped to the boss. Alright, it said something about the ladies' bathroom, so...
I found him!
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
It's gonna be somewhat annoying. Alright, so wait for him to go away.
He's over here!
Ah, dang it.
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Alright, guess I do have to go up and over.
What was that? Just my imagination. He's over here!
Ah,
Snake,
Guess
what's
not.
going on? Snake? Snake?
how do?
Snake!
Who's that? I found him!
Dang it. Almost had that one. Well, this is what I get for sequence breaking, I guess.
What was that?
Ah, dang it.
Just my imagination. Just my imagination.
There we go. Easy enough.
He's over here!
Ah, dang it.
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
He's over here! What was that? What's that?
Awesome. And that one down there wasn't triggered.
He's over here!
Ah, dang it.
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Alright, lure. Sneak over this. Knock to draw. Grab. Okay, hopefully this guy goes to investigate all the way over there. Nice. Now I don't have to worry about anything. Oop.
Who was that?
Nothing here.
It was nothing. Must have been a cat. Guess I'll have to go in there and wake him up. But what if I get cooties?
intruder!
God damn
Snake,
it.
what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Oh,
Nothing? Okay.
where is he? He's not. Who was that? It was nothing. Must have been a cat. Guess I'll have to go in there and wake him up. What if I get cooties? Cooties ain't even real. It's no good. It's the
God damn
intruder!
it. Turned around immediately after going back.
Snake? Snake!
Oh, where is he? He's not. Who was that?
Literally no one. You saw nothing.
Otacon, what the hell am I supposed to do with a candy cane?
That's no ordinary candy cane. Read the wrapper.
Novocaine?
That's right. That's a Nova brand candy cane. It's made with an especially strong child quieting corn syrup. Or CQC.
CQC.
CQC is an anesthetic capable of putting a child to sleep. Ever notice how doctors will give a kid a lollipop after a shot?
Sure.
Those lollipops are laced with a small dose of CQC. They're used to numb the pain and to keep the kids quiet. The dosage of CQC in that Novocaine is much, much higher.
So you're telling me I could put a kid to sleep with this thing?
That's right. Sneak up right behind an enemy and press the control key to knock him out. The anesthetic will wear off after a couple of seconds, so be sure to be out of the area before the kid wakes up.
Got it.
One last thing.
What is it?
Candy canes go in the mouth, not through the windpipe. You got that?
What if I get cooties?
You should be awake now.
Cooties ain't even real. It's no good. I can't do it. Ah!
That's what you get for limping out. Lame.
Snake? Snake!
Should have gone through that hallway back there. Just go in here and back through. And now I won't have to go through that cadaver again. Hate this camera.
Snake? Snake!
Ah, crap. Oh, well. Didn't need stealth at all.
I found him!
Ah!
Snake? What's going
Pressed up
on?
against the wall for some
Snake?
reason.
Snake? Snake!
This should have been holding shift. But it gives me this false sense that I might be moving faster. Oh, can't double KO.
Exotic survival cuisine. 6 buffets. More than enough.
6 buffets. Nice. I could use 6 buffets. Like, just all the time.
Just up ahead is Gallowade Gardens, one of Outer Saven's most popular non-shopping attractions. It's a large thermoplastic structure that emulates a natural biome, inspired by the Eden Project in the UK, but architecturally, it's slightly less ugly. It perfectly replicates a subtropical coniferous forest biome, which allows them to grow Christmas trees right inside the mall, significantly cutting the carbon footprint involved in transportation.
What was that? He's over here!
God dang it. You can see through the Christmas tree.
Snake? Snake!
What was that?
Your doom. Oh, that's a door that's closed, I guess.
He's over here!
Ah, that didn't work.
He's over here!
Oops. Should have gone up
Snake?
the right, I
What's
guess.
going on? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Yep, easy spy.
Snake, there should be another storage area nearby. Keep your eyes peeled. Be on the lookout for it.
Huh.
Otacon, there's a sleeping kid in here with a note taped to his back.
What's it say?
Now I have a polar gun. Ho ho ho.
Huh.
Looks like this elevator's no good either.
Die Hard's probably the best Christmas movie.
Otacon, I'm surrounded.
Snake, please respond. Snake? Snake!
Jeez, do you do that every time I get caught?
Well, yeah. How'd you manage to escape alarm?
Turns out these kids are mannequins.
Mannequins? Oh, that's right. You're in a children's clothing store. Still, you'll want to be extra careful there. That's the perfect place to set up an ambush. If only your radar wasn't jammed, you'd be able to avoid the real guards. Maybe you should try to do something about that and come back later.
Otacon, help!
What is it, Snake?
It's a trap. I can't see. I can't breathe. And everything smells like cardboard.
Wait, Snake, are you inside of a box? Snake, You can't go crawling into every cardboard box you see. Not all of them have handholds.
I don't need handholds. What I need are air holes.
Snake, you do realize that the holes on cardboard boxes are used to make them easier to lift, don't you?
And I suppose the air that flows through those holes is just a convenient side effect. Or have I been imagining that too? Look, there are some things you can only learn through first-hand sneaking experience.
And there are some things you could only learn by clicking through random articles on Sneakypedia.
Sneakypedia?
Well, are you familiar with the idea of Sakoku?
I'm not watching another one of those again.
No, Snake. This has nothing to do with my Japanese animes. Sakoku, or locked country, refers to Japan's old foreign relations policy. Under Sakoku, no Japanese were allowed to leave the country. At the same time, no foreigners were allowed into the country. Remarkably, it marked one of the longest periods of peace in Japanese history.
Oh, brother. I can see he's been reading the sneaky page on Japan again.
By sealing yourself in a cardboard box without air holes, you'll be isolating yourself from the outside. That includes all of the good, but also all of the bad.
Huh. I'll still be able to use the box as a stealth device though, right?
That's right. As long as you're standing still, you'll be disguised to look just like an ordinary cardboard box. Be careful, though. Don't let any enemies get too close, or your disguise will be ineffective.
Stay out of the enemy's path. Got it.
Be careful not to forget to unequip the box when it's not in use.
Why?
To breathe.
Oh, right.
And
Uh-oh. It looks like you've got company. Watch out, Snake. That's the Tengu Advanced Defense Patrol Operations Lightning Espionage Unit.
That's a mouthful.
Most people just call them the Tadpoles. The Tadpoles are a highly specialized PNC group, notorious for their lightning-quick reflexes and unparalleled dexterity.
Funny, they look just like little girls to me.
Well, they are little girls. Ballerinas, to be precise. Ever been to a children's ballet recital, Snake?
Not that I can remember.
Believe me, these kids would give you an unforgettable performance of the Nutcracker, so you'd better not let them get too close. The Tadpoles wear special Tadpro stealth suits, made from a synthetic semi-liquid material called Tad polyester.
That must be what gives them their slimy appearance.
The Tad polyester acts as a lubricating agent, eliminating almost all friction between the joints. This allows for total fluidity in motion. The lubrication also prevents anyone from getting a firm grip on its surface.
So no CQC.
Afraid not.
What about distractions?
Like a ballet dance, every tadpole's position is choreographed by a central controlling entity called the level designer. These instructions are then communicated to each individual tadpole via nanomachines. Because of the complexity and intricacy of these instructions, to miss a mark could spell disaster for the rest of the team. That's why tadpoles are injected with a blocker enzyme that prevents them from straying from the level designer's plan. So distractions are out of the question. I'd say your best bet is to sneak out of there using your cardboard box. Try to anticipate the tadpoles' movements and avoid being caught in their path. With a little luck, you should be able to find a hole in their patrol path and sneak your way out. Good luck.
He's gotta be here somewhere!
anyway, if it's got no air holes and you can't breathe well in it, that means it's anti-poison gas. Correctly, going down this way doesn't get me.
He's over here!
Whoops. I guess it would have been easier to get the upgrade instead of trying to determine sight lines. Let's see, 3, 1.
Straight down, and I'm out.
I've I've opened up the door to the revolting Armalot.
What for?
You might find something useful in there.
Alright, I'll find it later.
Snake, looks like the box might be useful here.
It's over here.
Ah. Alright, I'm gonna end it here.